Just over a year ago, a consumer products company on the verge of becoming obsolete in the corporate world unexpectedly became the focal point of a stock market obsession. In a trading frenzy that has cost conventional Wall Street hedge funds millions of dollars and turned GameStop into a meme on social media platforms, average Joe investors have nearly doubled the stock price of the ailing video game retailer GameStop in 2021. Hello folks, welcome to Money Barrels, where we share mind-blowing facts on different stocks and crypto tokens so that you can stay ahead and be updated on the latest investment trends. If you want to see more videos like these, don't hesitate to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell to get alerts on our latest uploads. Today, we will be sharing 10 button-smashing facts about GameStop stocks. We're sure you're excited to know, so buckle up because we're in for an exciting ride. In the past year, the term GameStop has been making the rounds on social media and in news headlines. Chances are you've heard it before, unless you've been living under a rock, that is. So, what's everything you need to know about the saga? Number 1. Before 2021, GameStop's share price is on a long-term downtrend. GameStop is a brick-and-mortar shop based in the United States that specializes in video games, consumer electronics, and gaming-related items. Indeed, the company's very existence as a physical store was regarded as a sign of its deteriorating health on Wall Street, and its business model was on the verge of collapse. In addition, GameStop's stock price, which had been on a downward trend, has been falling from just around $50 at the start of 2014 to a measly $3 in 2020. This only served to cement this gloomy outlook even more. Number 2. It all started on Reddit. In many ways, Reddit is a microcosm of popular internet culture. It's a large clearinghouse of all kinds of interests that's primarily dominated by young people with a somewhat anti-establishment slant. In the previous years, an army of traders on the Reddit community WallStreetBets assisted in propelling a parabolic spike in GameStop's stock price, triggering trading halts and creating a significant headache for the short sellers who were betting against the company and wagering on it collapsing. In a compelling David versus Goliath narrative, David looks to be on the winning side, at least on certain fronts for the time being. Number 3. A roaring kitty played a big role on the saga. After discovering that GameStop stock was one of the most aggressively shorted companies on the market a year ago, Keith Patrick Gill, or Roaring Kitty as he is known on YouTube and Twitter, has been vocal about his support for the company's shares. On Reddit, where he goes by the handle u/deepfuckingvalue, he spent months writing about it to the r/WallStreetBets subreddit, a group of several million amateur investors and spectators who, until lately, primarily laughed at his bullish on GameStop messages. The approximately $754,000 that he finally invested in GameStop is now worth tens of millions of dollars. Number 4. Ryan Cohen became a game changer. On January 11th, the firm announced the appointment of 3 new directors to its board of directors, including Chewy co-founder Ryan Cohen. As video games become more and more digital and males continue to fade into oblivion, investors appreciated Cohen's ability to bring a digital perspective to the table. The stock of GameStop increased by a little more than 13% on that day. However, this wasn't your typical brief stock market boom. It increased by 57% 2 days later. Then there's 27%. The next week, it increased by 10% on 2 separate occasions and by 51% on another. Then it increased by another 10% and then by 93%. And it has already more than doubled. Number 5. GameStop stock is a meme stock. Remember meme coins that started out as jokes? As it turns out, meme stocks exist too. As a matter of fact, GameStop is the first of its kind. A meme stock is a term that refers to the shares of a firm that has developed a cult-like following on the internet and through social media channels. Using storylines and discussions extended in discussion threads on websites such as Reddit and messages to followers on platforms like Twitter and Facebook, these online communities help create excitement about a stock, causing other people to invest in it too. Halfway there. Are you enjoying what you've heard so far? Give this video a like to let us know. Number 6. ROBINHOOD became a villain. As a child, you may have heard of stories of Robin Hood who stole from the rich so that he could give it to the poor. Unfortunately, the GameStop saga has painted the hero in a different light. Robinhood, which was founded in 2013, provides customers with a simple method to begin trading stocks. Assuming they are successful in driving the price of GameStop stock up through mass purchases, all short sellers will be obliged to purchase the Redditor's shares at the newly inflated price at some time in the future. This technique is referred to as a short squeeze informally. Robinhood is compensated by Citadel Securities and other firms. Citadel, on the other hand, earns money by employing its high-speed trading engines to take advantage of minute changes in price to buy and sell. These are frequently little fractions of cents, but when multiplied by the large number of deals that Citadel makes, the total soon mounts up. However, in a narrative that was as notable for its human figures as it was for the absence of obvious heroes and villains, Robinhood was the focus of both Republican and Democratic legislators. Number 7. The GameStop saga is more of a retaliation. A group of ordinary investors banded together on WallStreetBets to bleed the short hedge funds dry, as one user put it, by bleeding the short hedge firms dry. In their campaign, the subreddit supporters referred to it as a great wealth redistribution in which they hope to dethrone hedge firms and make ordinary retail investors wealthy. Some members of the subreddit believe that purchasing GameStop stock is both a troll of the hedge funds they refer to as parasites and a genuine attempt to make enormous money in the stock market. Along the way, Musk and fellow billionaire Chamath Palihapitiya, CEO of venture capital company Social Capital, have sent words of encouragement to the participants. Number 8. Melvin Capital took a huge blow of the losses in GameStop stocks. Melvin Capital, a well-established hedge firm, suffered enormous losses on its bets that GameStop stock would plummet in value. Melvin Capital is a New York-based investment management business that specializes in alternative investments. So, how much did they actually lose? When it comes to this subject, there is usually a lot of conjecture, which is understandable given the majority of estimations are just that, estimates. According to the Wall Street Journal, the fund was down 53% as of the end of January 2021. To lose well over half of your cash in a couple of weeks is a crushing blow for any investor, little or large. It is something we have never seen before in the financial markets, and it would be devastating for any investment. Number 9. Elon Musk caused some trading platforms to stop taking new customers. Some trading firms are finding it difficult to keep up with the recent rise in interest in GameStop stock from novice investors. In fact, a tweet from Elon Musk, the wealthy CEO of Tesla, prompted even more individuals to put their money into the company. He wrote "Gamestock" in response to a link to the GameStop Reddit thread he shared. Some trading firms, such as TD Ameritrade, were compelled to halt new customer acquisition while they dealt with the backlog of existing customers. Number 10. The success of GameStop stock was short-lived. At some time in 2021, the GameStop saga gained yet another dramatic chapter as the retailer's stock soared by 40% before crashing. The stock reached an all-time high of $348.50 per share, surpassing its previous record closing high. The shares were then halted by the exchange due to the high level of volatility. However, the stock had a sharp collapse about the same day it hit a new peak, wiping out all of its gains. The stock was halted at a little under $200 a share, a 12% decline from its previous close. Following the resumption of trade, the stock saw a brief resurgence and ended the day with the price up by 7.3%. Today, MarketWatch lists GameStop to value at around $121 per share. But who knows? It could rise again in the future. GameStop stock is certainly intriguing to watch. It is shown to be a short-term speculative winner in the first quarter of 2021. Many investors who purchased GME shares at an early stage certainly made money. However, that is now considered old history. What really counts right now is looking ahead to the future. And it's here that the picture becomes less clear. The chart is erratic and lacks a clearly defined purchase point. Thinking about investing in GameStop stocks? Well, think again. It's fine to keep an eye on this as an indication of increased market speculation. However, when it comes to long-term winning stocks, you may do much better. If you want to give it a try, make sure you don't put too much money on the line, and remember the golden rule of investing. Reduce your losses so that you can locate and invest in the next big opportunity that comes your way. And that's it for our video today, folks. We hope you had a great time learning about GameStop stocks to help you with your next big investment move. Don't forget to subscribe, and if you have any questions or suggestions, just type them in the comments section below and we'll get back to you as soon as we can. Remember that this is a piece of general advice only. I am not a financial advisor. Do your own research. This is Money Barrel, and see you on our next one.